When Elvis Presley was found dead on his bathroom floor at just 42 years old, the world was told something simple. He died of a heart attack. That was the public story. But behind closed doors, there was more. His official cause of death was called a heart rhythm problem, which simply means his heartbeat suddenly went out of control and stopped. But what most people never heard was what doctors reportedly found during his autopsy. And here's the part that still shocks people today. A private autopsy report requested by his family was sealed until 2027. Sealed. For decades, people have asked, what was in that report? What was so serious that it had to be hidden? Over the years, doctors and investigators who were there shared disturbing details. They described something deeply personal, embarrassing, and possibly deadly. They said Elvis's large intestine, the part of your body that moves waste out, was badly swollen and packed with hardened stool that may have been there for months. This wasn't just a small health issue. It may have been the final trigger. And what happened in that bathroom could be a warning for millions of older adults today. If this hidden side of Elvis's story surprises you, take a moment right now to subscribe. We share real health lessons hidden inside true stories, and they could protect your life or someone you love. Now, let's gently walk through what really happened. August 16, 1977. It started like many other late nights at Graceland. Elvis had trouble sleeping. He stayed up late, played piano, talked about his next tour. To the people around him, he seemed okay. At some point that morning, he told his girlfriend he was going to the bathroom to read. That wasn't unusual for him, but hours passed. When she finally checked on him, she found him on the bathroom floor, face down in front of the toilet. He hadn't moved. Paramedics tried to revive him, but it was too late. The world mourned, and the first explanation given to the public was simple. His heart gave out. But doctors who knew more about his health said that was not the full story. In the beginning, officials said Elvis died from heart disease linked to high blood pressure and clogged arteries. It sounded straightforward, but people close to him knew he had serious health problems. It later came out that he had been taking large amounts of prescription medications, pain pills, sleeping pills, nerve medicine. These drugs can slow the body down, including the stomach and intestines. But here's what many believe was even more serious. His digestive system had almost stopped working. Doctors who attended the autopsy said his colon, the tube that carries waste out of your body, was stretched far beyond normal size. Instead of moving waste out daily, it had become like a stretched-out bag that barely worked. They said hardened stool had built up for months. Imagine not fully emptying your bowels for weeks, then months. That kind of pressure inside the body is not harmless. And Elvis was reportedly deeply embarrassed about his bathroom problems. He didn't want surgery. He didn't want people to know. So the problem continued. Now we come to the moment that may have triggered everything. When someone is severely constipated, they often strain very hard to try to pass stool. Let's explain this in very simple terms. When you take a deep breath, hold it, and push hard, like you're trying to force something out, you create strong pressure inside your chest and belly. This happens when lifting something heavy. It also happens when straining on the toilet. Doctors call this the Valsalva Maneuver, but in plain English, it's simply straining too hard while holding your breath. For most healthy people, this might just make you feel dizzy for a second. But if someone already has a weak heart, enlarged heart, clogged arteries, or other serious health problems, that sudden pressure change can be dangerous. Here's why. When you strain hard, blood flow back to the heart slows down for a moment. Then, when you suddenly stop straining, blood rushes back quickly. That quick change can shock the heart. If the heart is already weak, that sudden swing can cause it to lose its rhythm. And when the heart loses its rhythm, it can stop. Some investigators who were present believed this is what happened. Not a slow drug overdose, not just a random heart attack, but a sudden heart shutdown triggered by extreme straining. In other words, a bathroom struggle may have been the final push. This isn't just about Elvis. Chronic constipation is extremely common in adults over 60. In fact, many seniors struggle with it quietly. Why? Many medications slow the gut. Pain pills slow digestion. Some blood pressure medicines do too. Not drinking enough water, not eating enough fiber, sitting too much, not moving the body daily. Constipation is often brushed off as just part of aging. But it is not harmless. Severe constipation can lead to hard stool stuck inside, blockages, swelling of the colon, serious strain on the heart during bowel movements. For someone with heart disease, high blood pressure, or weak circulation, heavy straining can increase the risk of a dangerous event. This is why doctors tell heart patients, do not strain. Elvis's story may be one of the most famous, but he is not the only person at risk. Now, here's the good news. For most people, this problem is preventable. Start with these simple steps. 1. Drink enough water. Aim for about 6 to 8 glasses a day unless your doctor says otherwise. 2. Add fiber slowly. Oats, prunes, beans, apples, vegetables. Fiber softens stool so you don't have to strain. 3. Move your body daily. Even a short 10-minute walk helps wake up the digestive system. 4. Review your medications. If you're often constipated, talk to your doctor. Some medicines may be contributing. 5. Don't ignore long-term constipation. If you go several days regularly without a bowel movement or you're always straining, it's time to speak up. There is no shame in talking about it. Your health is more important than embarrassment. Elvis Presley was a global icon, but behind the fame, he was a man struggling with pain, medication use, and private health problems he didn't want anyone to see. His story reminds us of something important. Small health issues can become big ones when ignored. Constipation may seem minor, but when combined with heart disease, medications, and years of strain, it can become dangerous. Listen to your body. Don't ignore warning signs. And please, never feel ashamed to talk to your doctor about bathroom problems. If this story opened your eyes, subscribe and stay with us. We break down real-life stories into simple health lessons that can protect you and your family. Your health matters.